Alright guys, I think we'll just go ahead and do another run, shall we? I think we can do that. Alright. So once again, we are playing lethal difficulty. Speak to this guy.
Are you sure about this, Lord Sakai? Iki Island's no place for a samurai.
And then we will go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Make for the northwestern shore. Brace yourself, boy.
Nova!
You know, I really wonder how close they actually were to Iki Island when they sailed into that storm.
Nobu? Nobu! I hope you made it ashore.
That's what interested me right now. I mean, I don't know how good of a swimmer horses are.
Did I make it? Looks like an old smuggling hideout. Need to find a way out.
Now this one will probably be the opposite from the last one, right? We'll have a really bad early game, but a great late game. Or first half, second half. Whatever.
Fort Sakai isn't far. I should see if anyone is sheltered there. And Nobu, I will find you. Maybe near the wreckage of our boat. If it washed ashore.
Alright, once again, crossing my fingers for no encounters on the shore. Okay, this time they are deers. And not boars.
Where are you headed?
So that is good. Could probably run a little bit on a straighter line there.
The boat that brought me here. Nobu! Where are you, boy?
Ah,
My boat. I know those tracks. Nobu
a
survived.
little bit of time there because Jin climbed up on the roof there.
Where did you run to, boy? That sound. They're close. Nobu, he needs me. Nobu trampled them. Good work, boy.
Let's see if we have as good as luck as last time. Because we actually got one or two resolved refills from the horse charge, if I don't remember incorrectly here. It was pretty
Remember
nice.
that trick from
I'm gonna
before?
lie.
Where you charged the Mongols? Let's try that again.
Run them down!
Yeah, I actually got one.
More Mongols. Get ready. Good to have you back, boy.
Can get one here.
Over here! Help! Please!
Someone's in trouble. Need to help him.
Okay, this time the guy didn't run away.
That's the last of them.
That's twice you saved my life.
You're welcome.
I mean, it was still fast, but not as fast as last time because we had to kill that extra enemy. But that is up to the terrifying. The terror, rather. Once again, making our way down here to grab the fast travel option for later. And hoping that these guys kill us very quickly. Quickly enough. One clean hit. Love to see it. But yeah, see, this is why you don't need the broken armor on lethal difficulty. I mean, you can't die faster than in one hit now, can you? I don't think that's really possible.
My lord.
My katana was here.
Alright,
around for
this
the rest
time
of
I
your
don't
face.
forget about this
The
part.
eagle and her Mongols. All right, let's go.
This way.
After all these years, Fort Sakai is still here.
You know this place.
My father built it.
Ah. Of course. Is anyone on the island fighting back against the Mongols?
None that I know of. Yet.
So you haven't found allies?
No. Iki Island resents Clan Sakai. It will be hard to gather support.
Because of your father. Give me a hand with this gate. When will the other samurai get here?
Others.
And once again, since our movement speed is slowed down because we are in the company of an NPC, we'll just jump all the way instead of just walking.
Was your father killed at this fort?
No. We were ambushed in the canyons.
So you were there with him? This way. Where to?
There's a ravine across the yard. We can escape.
Interesting. I'll follow you. Losing your father in an ambush. I can't imagine how painful that was.
Sometimes I can't either.
Try climbing down.
And now we are in a little bit of a flashback section once again. Well, it's not exactly a flashback, is it? Or a dream sequence. As if you weren't in a dream just now.
Where am I?
Jin! Can you hear me? Father?
Yeah, we're just gonna follow the path here.
You failed your father, and now your soul is lost.
Not a lot we can do about this.
I tried to teach the child all I know.
Just go forward as quickly as you can, basically.
Samurai. Jin! You're in danger! Keep going!
I'm coming, father!
Kazumasa doubted you, and you proved him right. What kind of samurai watches his father
After my
die?
father was killed, sailed home with his body. I wished I had
And
drowned.
here, when I grab this ledge, I want to hold forward on the stick, just so I immediately land in the water and not on this little rock there.
Clumsy.
Saves a little bit of time because you don't have to jump off the rock into the water.
The future of our clan is in danger.
Your father never wanted you on Iki. Everything you do tarnishes the Sakai
It
name.
was a trap.
It's a lie!
Thieves and murderers tricked us.
I'm coming, father!
Destroy our clan.
Father!
And since Jin will be out of breath momentarily,
Run, Jin.
which will slow down his movement speed quite heavily, we will go ahead and just jump the rest of the way because that is faster.
No.
May your death benefit all beings.
Well, that basically ends the quest. Another gold. Nice. That was what, another 3 seconds, I think? I'll take it.
Clear my head. Then meet Tenzo.
I
I
feel
can't
like
let the Eagle tribe
it did
destroy this
really
island.
bad in the beginning previously. Alright, come over here. We have to make it over this bridge while we're still in this hallucination, otherwise we get another one, which will lose us 2 minutes, which is just ridiculous.
You cannot face your father's death.
And we'll go ahead and grab another fast travel point for a little bit later in the run.
Lose your soul to madness.
The visions. They're still happening.
Come here, and now we'll fast travel back to the other fast travel option that we grabbed at the beginning of the last quest. And we'll make our way over to where Tenzo is. So basically the game at this point has a habit of making us ping pong between the west and the east coast of the island. So it's just nice to have a couple of fast travel options. We don't actually have to travel across the island all the time. Hit in the butt. Okay, now I'll actually remember that I have to talk to Tenzo from the front. Not from the back, as I assumed previously.
Jin from Yarikawa. Didn't think
Alright.
you'd make it.
A little bit faster.
What happened here? Where are you taking me?
Once again, our movement speed will be slowed down during this section because the characters have to get through the dialogue. So what we'll do is, as always,
You're not worried
just
about
jump
taking
along
us
for a
out
little
to your
while
secret hideaway?
Of course I am.
till we get to that rock to the right of me.
Just watch yourself once we get there.
Call our horse.
Ever since the Sakai invasion, samurai are slightly less popular than a pit of venomous snakes.
And then we can actually start riding.
Invasion.
The butcher of Iki and his gang thought they could bring a little law and order to our island. We showed them, but not before losing a lot of good people.
From what I heard,
Doesn't matter which dialogue option you pick here,
There's some truth
both take
to
the
that.
same amount of time to get through.
I've never seen a pretty war. There's a hidden entrance to the stronghold up ahead.
Dismount here.
Mongols, they found the entrance. Let's see how good you are with that blade, samurai.
Grab a couple things. Kill this guy. Make for the shaman if I can. And that should take care of everybody around here.
we're not getting in this way.
That was pretty good. I mean, I didn't like the fact that the shaman jumped down from the ledge there, but otherwise it was pretty clean.
Remember your father's attendant? His throat was opened while he slept. His blood sprayed your tent.
Silence! Jin, you alright?
Yes.
I just have to follow Tenzo down
Sometimes I hear the eagle's
this
voice.
path to the raiders' hideout.
No. I hear my own thoughts. Things I didn't know I was thinking.
Now he will stop there, so we have to wait for the dialogue to finish.
I see why the
So
samurai
he
never
will
found this
continue
hideaway
following
of
us
yours.
down the path, or we following him or whatever. But we do have to wait for the dialogue to finish
Let's hope
anyway
that
before
goes
we
for
can
the
continue
Mongols.
here, so it's not actually a time loss.
There's always a way.
Samurai have to say shit.
Do pirates have to mouth off?
Just the clever ones.
Grab
Neat
this,
trick. I could use one of those.
It was a gift
and continue
from a brilliant friend.
further down
He passed.
Sorry.
to the left, and climb up these rocks.
Never seen a samurai do that before.
You're welcome to join me.
Once you get here, keep the stick neutral until you fall, then go to the left.
All right.
I'm fine.
Otherwise you may fall down all the way because you actually touched the rocks to the left. Makes it so that Jin will grab onto the piece of wood there.
I'll get us through.
So this jump was actually a little bit scary because if you don't get the roll at the end of it, to soften your landing, you will actually die.
The hospitality of the Sakai Inn.
You mean Fort Sakai?
And since the camera is fixated on the naval battle going on, you can't exactly see where the ground is, which is a bit problematic. So you kind of have to feel how close to the ground you are and then roll.
They will kill you just as they killed your father.
When we step through that gate,
Other than that, we are now in the raiders' hideout. We will hopefully find some allies.
Tenzo, you're back.
you brought a samurai here.
Once again, Tenzo will show us around, which means our movement speed is slowed down so they can have the dialogue. So we'll just jump all the way.
Impress her, and the wolves will back off.
And if I don't impress her?
I've seen her tie men up and leave them to drown at high tide. Even hung one traitor from the mast of her ship to the gulls.
Tenzo will have a short discussion with that lady over there. And at the end of that, the camera will swivel over to this building here, where we will see the next of the supporting cast, Fune. And since the control will be wrestled from us on the camera for that point,
Let's go, Jin.
we want to point the camera here already,
Was that your house?
so that we know where to go.
Yes, Fune.
Once we see Fune, we can just come up here,
Tenzo, get your
grab a
ass
couple things, and then make our way over to the roof, where we'll have a short talk. Now that that is done, we will fast travel over to the east coast, so to speak, where we grab the Haiku Festival point just a little bit earlier. Because the game wants us to come here now for the next main quest. But this quest will be a little bit interesting because so far we have relied heavily on the Terrify mechanic, which makes it so that when I kill an enemy, I have a very high chance to Terrify another. So they will just instantly drop their weapon and run away. Same thing happens when I set enemies on fire, which is why I like to, or why I prefer fire attacks, like the flaming sword and explosive arrows, stuff like that. However, for some reason, starting at a certain part in this quest, enemies cannot get terrified, so we will have to come up with other ways of disposing of them. Oh, I think there's another cutscene there.
Poison still in you?
I won't lose focus, if that's what you're asking.
It's not. You said it made you see things,
Things I'd like to forget.
like getting blood.
So since we were a serious samurai last time, how about we are a funny samurai this time?
All right, I'll bite. What's the worst thing that happened to Jin from Yarikawa?
I'm haunted by visions of this withered sailor. Half drunk, breath that stinks of rotten shellfish. He keeps eyeing my katana, like he wants to steal it.
Funny. For a samurai. You know the drill.
Okay, now here we can still terrify enemies. We wanna make a beeline for the shaman, kill him first, and take care of the other enemies around here. There will be some reinforcements coming from over there. Just throw a bomb at them. Hopefully take care of quite a lot of them. So the shaman didn't die.
The shore is ours. Ready the boat.
Okay, now these guys we could still terrify. We cannot terrify any of the other enemies.
They'll see us coming.
present the quest. So now our goal will be to take over that ship over there and deplete it of its crew. And again, we cannot tell for any of these enemies, so I have to quote-unquote manually kill all the enemies there. Well, first of all, we'll make our way over to that, and since going the intended way is slow, we will just come here and do a depth of wrath into the water, which will accelerate our swimming speed for a short while, so we can quickly get over to the boat.
Before murdering your father. What was that prayer again?
And now I have to just kill all the enemies that are present here,
They haunt you. May your death
hopefully without dying.
all beings.
Be quiet.
Well, so much for that. Well, that never happened before. Just immediately shot me in the face, the bastard. So now we do have to go a bit of the intended way. But the goal remains the same. Where are the rest of your people? Ah, this one up there. Shit, yeah, this is really slow. Should be all though, right? Yeah. You know when you've killed all when this destination starts playing?
Were you too weak to save him?
It wasn't my fault.
Kill all these guys. I don't have any bombs anymore. Could have been better, could have been worse.
Sure took your time.
Not done
son.
yet though, because you still have the fight on the boat coming up.
Looks bigger up close.
Which is basically the same deal. Enemies cannot get terrified.
Send these bastards to the bottom of the sea. Jin, let's find another way around.
For just a moment there, I forgot how to use my smoke bombs.
Back to the supply ship before she blows.
Okay. Yeah, basically done. Not the worst, but also not the best. I mean, we had that one death when that guy shot me straight in the face when I was trying to climb the boat. But otherwise, it was pretty good. It really was just that one mishap that we had. Anyway, we're back here, so that means we'll go back to the ghost armor, and then we'll fast travel to the storyteller, which is a little bit further in the retreat here, so we don't have to walk as big a distance to where we need to go next, which is to go back into Fune's house and her roof.
Well done, Jin.
Have a little chat with her. And once again, we'll fast travel back to the very first fast travel point that we got in the run. Just this animal sanctuary. Charge of these guys just so they don't pose us.
How many has she poisoned?
I'm actually kinda low on black powder bombs and stuff. I wonder why that is. Anyway, it's now time to retake Fort Sakai. Fune told us that some of her men are being held prisoner there. So we will go and try and free them. Oh, there he is. I was looking for you, buddy.
Is this really happening? Am I free?
I took these guys, and now it's time to attack the fort. Well, I mean, you already attacked it, but, you know.
May
Attack it
your
in
death
earnest.
benefit all beings.
You couldn't save your father. What makes you think you can save his fort?
The vision.
Listen. Let's drive the Mongols from this place.
Wait for these guys to come a little bit closer, throw a bomb at all of them. And once again, we'll go for the shamans first.
Free me! I can't face this again.
Find the prisoners.
At once.
So there's still quite a lot of Mongols left. Tell you can't trust these guys to be able to kill the Mongols, so better off doing it itself. Alright, with these guys out of the way, let's get the other prisoners.
Help me if you can.
Where's the shaman?
Drive out the invaders!
Oh, he's probably left already. It's just a bug. Gotcha. I am
This is it! Fight for your
120 key, yes. I think with all 4 classes, actually. Okay. Go to the Kensai armor. Jump down here. Oh, barely made that. And then kill the rest of the enemies around here.
Keep
going.
Get out the blow dart. Poison the shaman. Second one already came. Second one already left. Actually hit the right guy. Okay, that was all of them. Now switch over to the Ronin attire because we have a duel coming up. And we have loaded up the Ronin attire with all of the charms that have a chance to double our damage. So we basically pray to RNGs that procs pretty often, so we can get through this duel very quickly. Takes a minimum of 2 gens of wrath if you had good procs, otherwise we will probably need 3. And if it goes really bad, we'll need even some more hits. So, get your prayers out, everybody.
You will hang like the peasants.
That was pretty bad damage.
Where is your gratitude?
You deserve nothing less than death.
You could have served the eagle.
I will never be your shaman.
You know what? I'll just reload from checkpoint because that was pathetic.
You will hang like the peasants.
Oh, you don't get your result refunded from that? Oh, that's great.
Wasted gift. You could have served the eagle.
I will never be her shaman.
Come on, dude.
You will hang like the peasants. Wasted gift. You could have served the eagle.
I will never be her shaman.
Bad.
Coward! Kill them all! Take their heads!
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. We had really bad procs on the Charms of Destruction.
You waste the eagle's gift.
Really bad. And it was just really unlucky that on the third one we only needed one more hit on him to push them in the face, and that basically wasted all of it. That was, oh god.
Your visions will grow.
Unbish killed some of
Oh yeah, that is RNG for you.
Good thinking.
Yikes. Not a fan. Definitely not a fan.
There's the samurai who freed us from Fort Sakai.
Jin from Yarikawa. You outdid yourself this time. My men returned safe.
Yeah, like I said, I will try to make it. Don't know if I will have the time this week, but well, I can at least try, right?
Ahead of us. They'll lure the Eagle's forces to the village.
I saw people preparing an ambush.
What about the people who live there?
It was abandoned. After the
It's been a while since I've actually played any Legends.
Your father put the entire village to
Might be a little bit
and
rusty.
you did nothing to stop him.
The lookout tower. We got a good view up there.
Our scouts will lure the Mongols here. We can't be sure where exactly they'll come through.
Get people in the most likely places.
Okay, grab
Few
the
of us
stuff
with
around
horses
here.
can hold back.
And respond where we're needed. Like stopping a wildfire.
We need to cover a lot of ground. Where should we position the men?
Place them among your father's
The
innocent
tree line.
victims.
Station people there to keep watch.
If they see something, they can signal us with those fireworks we took from the ship.
Set them off the moment your people see the invaders.
Then we ride in.
Hide people in those houses and granaries.
Where your father's victims hid, terrified and weeping.
And if the Mongols don't get close?
Have riders ready to hit their flank. Force them in range.
What would you do there?
The moment the villagers saw your father's men approach, they knew they were doomed.
That was where they fell back.
What? Who fell back?
Where we could fall back, if we're overwhelmed.
We'll reinforce it with whatever we can throw together.
Get everyone in position. We'll hang back for now.
They don't know the whole.
Alright, here we go
Get
again.
to the horses.
They're coming.
Kenzo! Jin! With me! Strike hard and fast!
If the Mongols overrun us, we'll fall back here.
A group will stay to bolster these defenses.
Fighting on the side of your father's killers. What would he say?
There's all look some Mongols coming from the left. Try to hit as many of them as we can with a horse charge. Especially that purple guy there. Perfect. These guys done, there will be more enemies coming from over there. Oops. Led by these two shamans over there. So obviously they will be our first targets. Okay, with them out of the way, make our way over there.
Easy pickings, right, Jin?
A good start.
There's the signal!
Quickly! Let's ready a welcome to the Mongols.
There's a few drums of black powder on those carts.
You've been busy.
We grab whatever we can. Mongols to arrive. Into those of Indalus, two shamans will come from the left. Take care of them.
That's the last of them.
We held them off.
Made it.
For now.
Barely.
So much blood. The ground was
Close, but we did it. We did it.
devastation all around you. Look what Kazuma
And now we have to free
the butcher.
some of our men who got captured. So this will be a stealth mission.
More fireworks.
And I use that term
Can't
very
keep this
loosely.
up forever.
Let's go.
Feeling all right?
Yes. Keep moving.
Brune, you think the fallback defenses are ready?
Our people need more time.
We'll hold back the invaders as long as we can.
Hold up. Fireworks stopped. It's gone quiet.
We had lookouts posted here. I don't see them.
Might be an ambush. Let's take a closer look.
So what we'll do here is we'll just throw bombs at them. However, I want to pace those throw out a little bit. I don't want to throw them all at once. So instead, whenever one bomb hits the ground, more or less, I want to throw the next one. And that should also take care of the reinforcements that were bound to come.
That's
Nicely
all.
done.
Untie the men.
So with all of that done, it is now time for the last battle of this quest. Obviously be a big
There
one.
are too many of them. Fall back.
Fall back!
I want to come here and try to voice charge through these enemies over there to the left. Didn't quite hit all of them, but it's okay. Then we'll go over to the right. Try to do the same thing again, but I fear I won't have the resolve to do that. Nope. Alright. Guess we're just gonna fight you guys the normal way, more or less.
Back to the tower. The others need us.
Let's go.
Dude, die! What the hell? Excuse me?
Got your men time, Funne. Defenses are ready. Hold the invaders
What
here.
was wrong with those guys?
Last stand!
I shouldn't have thrown the bomb at them. Oh yeah, that was bad.
Kill them all!
I've seen these in with enemies. Just threw me for a little bit. Okay, so as we done last time, just run towards them. And they will start fleeing sooner or later.
Keep after them.
Alright then.
Give chase!
That's another huge time loss here. Damn. I mean, obviously, you know, I got held up by these nearly invulnerable enemies. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they were probably under the effects of one of the shamans chanting from somewhere, but I didn't hear anybody do that. Oh. Maybe in the future I should just hoist charge through these guys and make my way to where we actually need to go. And then take it from there.
I wasn't sure you'd show up.
Wasn't sure you would either. Funne.
Might be a better idea. Anyhow, last quest.
Jin, scouts spotted the Eagle's force.
Okay, I don't have a
in position.
single
Canyons
black
are
auto bomb.
crawling with raiders. We just
Great.
have to lure the Mongols to them.
Up. Nothing we can do about it.
We'll meet my scouts. They're keeping an eye on the Eagle's force.
When we attack, I'll get her attention.
You said she's hunting you. What does she want with a poisoned samurai?
She wants to make me one of her shamans.
What?
One of her followers at Fort Sakai said she wants to recruit me.
But she forced her poison on you.
The sacred medicine is poisonous to most, but her shamans use it as a rite of passage.
Are you still seeing visions?
Yes, and they're getting worse.
I warned you this would only end in madness and death.
Bum, 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 bum. Once Tenzo dismounts, we'll just
Tenzo,
jump,
over here!
because that is a little bit faster. And then we'll just completely ignore these guys and go where we need to go, which is over here,
She called a halt.
by these ruins,
Some of her eagles to fly.
and have a look out for the eagle.
Let's get a better look. Look for the
We'll
eagle's
just
helmet.
make it here once the dialogue finishes.
Shouldn't be hard to spot.
We just look for the eagle now,
It's her. The eagle is here.
Where?
and make our way through that fight. And I will already look for the shaman. Shaman's all the way to the right, I just saw him there.
There you are, Lord
So we will try and reach that guy.
Scoured the island for you.
No, not now.
Be somewhere over here.
Accept my gift. Become my shaman.
Your gift is poison.
We were locked on into a quote-unquote fight against the eagle.
Just like your father.
Just have to hold her at bay for a little while until we return to reality.
Tenzo! The eagle got
And
away!
then we can
Look for
join
her.
the actual fight that is happening right now.
Jin, what happened?
And then we'll continue into the last part of the quest. So then we'll actually go for the right horse.
The eagle is there, where my father was killed.
We have to get back to Fune.
I underestimated the eagle.
You sure you didn't want to become her shaman? Offer us up to your new master?
I'm no traitor. When I was imprisoned, poisoned, I thought the eagle was someone else. I told her about my father, how you ambushed us at Senjo Gorge.
So she knew your father died. Then she learned you joined our fight. Heard we were planning something big.
She's one step ahead. We can still win this, Tenzo.
The entire force is attacking. They'll overwhelm Fune.
Okay, let's see how we'll do this. And I think I will just try charging through here again.
Aksal Hudson! Aksal Hudson! Where are you?
Oh, that was just
I know
great.
you're here! Face me!
Oh, there's a shaman here? Okay then.
The bastards
That was
came out
pretty
of
good.
Listen up! We're hunting the eagle!
Into the canyon!
It's too late. The battle is lost. You failed, like you failed your father. Do you remember how you let him die?
Why is that shaman so far in the back?
Your mind is lost. How do you
Not that it mattered too much.
is even real?
Jin, still with us?
I'm fine.
Okay then. And we will look into a fight with the eagle, looking for the shaman. Shaman is over there, eagle is there. Throw bombs.
Lord Sakai.
We just have to wait for the dialogue to finish, so the quest actually continues. And
Remember. the
yeah,
great
we'll be locked into a
Kazuma,
fight with the eagle until then.
broken and
Since we don't want that, we'll
but
just
sure.
throw sticky bombs at her because they keep her stun blocked.
A samurai, not a fallen one. But when your father was desperate, you hid like a coward.
Jin, you alright? Yes, keep fighting.
Good work! Keep hunting for the eagle.
Oh, we're already done here. Alright then.
How are you holding up?
I used to only
this
hear
one's
her
mine.
voice. Now I see her, feel her presence.
Maybe being here makes the visions
Once again, be on the lookout for the shaman. We can't see him, so that means he is around the bend.
Are you not tired, Lord Sakai? Come.
And
I will
just
give you
stun lock the eagle again.
and I will give you cold steel.
Remember your terror. Your father's dying screams echoed off the canyon walls. Let me take away your pain.
I'll send you to hell.
There is the shaman.
That's the last of them.
The eagle has to
Hey, they actually killed these guys.
Don't you?
That's pretty rare.
The eagle is waiting east of...
Okay, one last tire change to the Ronin once more.
Meet me in the heart of your pain.
And then we're off to the last duel.
Let me heal you.
Damn it, give me silence.
Just for the running Mongol.
need to turn back.
Too late now.
Now, luckily, we get a full resolve and health refill before the battle, which is pretty nice. So we can just spam Dance of Wrath to our heart's content.
You cannot defeat me.
Which is absolutely no damage to it for some reason.
Like a coward. Now
Still managed to put her into the second phase, so we just have to hit her once here somehow. Now that is not good. Do you want... Okay, because we have to hit her once with just a normal sword strike to get into this animation, which actually triggers the next part of the fight. And for the last fight, we get a full resolve refill once more, so we can just go ahead and use Dance of Wrath over and over again. And that is the fight done. Just have to do a haiku. And skip another cutscene, and we'll be through with this one. So enjoy some speed poetry.
Hiding in darkness. My father's hand reaching up. Free at last from life.
The cutscene. And oh, look at that gold. It's really just Lightning in the Storm and Massacre at Kirafune Village which do me in. Those are really the two quests that I don't want to go right tonight. I wonder if I should actually switch out the Ronin attire for the Sakai armor for the duels again. Because the proc chance doesn't seem to be too high tonight.